The conditions affect all first responders. When they're leaving on a call, they have to make sure they're extra careful, getting where they need to be safely. Sometimes they also need to call in backup, just like Norfolk Fire Rescue had to do at an earlier fire today.
We just tell our firefighters be very careful.
Especially when facing treacherous conditions like the combination of snow, ice, and wind they experienced on Phaeton Avenue in Norfolk. Battalion Chief Julian Williamson said a man was able to escape his home uninjured.
The smoke got pretty bad where you couldn't see the house,
forcing firefighters to attack it from above.
Once we got that knocked down, we got our crews back inside to finish extinguishing the fire.
This fire was large enough and the conditions were bad enough, Norfolk Fire Rescue had to call in reinforcements. In cases like this, Williamson says they make sure there are extra firefighters on scene so others can take a step back if they need to.
That's very important, not only in the summertime, but when you have cold weather like this, get them hydrated, get them rewarmed.
Firefighters aren't the only first responders calling for more crews. Norfolk Police spokesperson Daniel Hudson says officers rotate shifts during these conditions, mainly for any type of traffic control. Officers also take extra precautions when it's icy and they're headed to an emergency. We checked in with the Portsmouth Fire Department's EMS manager, too. Jeff Meyer said their job is to get to a scene safely as well. His crews have also been testing their equipment in the cold weather, dressing in layers and staying hydrated.
Our streets here, they're really, as you can see, they're really icy and slippery.
Back in Norfolk, neighbors could see where firefighters had trouble with the ice.
One of the firefighters was slipping a little bit with his truck, but they did good.
Streets layered with ice pose problems, not just for the engines and emergency response vehicles, but when these firefighters are using water, conditions only get more icy.
We're utilizing water, we have freezing conditions, so that's going to create some additional trip hazards.
Now, since this storm started, Portsmouth EMS says they have sent a fire engine on every single medical call. That is to ensure they have enough personnel and, again, that backup during every emergency. Live in Portsmouth, I'm Liz Palka, 10 on your side.